Hey, yo, what up? Welcome back. This is not a podcast. This is just my thoughts with Markman. Thank you for all the support, watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, all of that. I appreciate all of that. We're going to get right into it because the Knicks are playing tonight. I don't got a whole lot of time here, but I want to spend the appropriate amount of time here, right? The rappers are rapping competitively, and we love it, man. We talked about yesterday the Red Bull Cypher with Big Sean, Absol, and Joey Bada. Love that. Love that energy. It was competitive. It was edgy. That rappers was definitely talking they shit, and it was fun, and it keeps the art of hip hop in perspective, and it continues today. Joey made it clear yesterday that he has love for the West Coast, but he didn't back down from none of the rap smoke either. He threw shots at Daylight, and he threw shots at Vaughn, mostly at Daylight. Most of it was aimed at Light, but he had joints for Ray. Joey said, I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break Daylight. Shouldn't give you the time of day, but fuck it, shine a light on them. I'm a light Ray. Now, how can I say this in a nice way? If you need the attention, tell Top he gotta pay. Hey, that's all it takes. That's enough, because a day later, all right, you see that? That might be a bar. A day later, shout out to Daylight. A day later, Vaughn is back and responsive. And he dropped a new joint today called Hoe Era, which is, of course, a play on Joey Badass's crew is Pro Era and turned it to Hoe Era. That's crazy, man. Now, a day later, love the response time is crazy. Now, I do wonder if Ray got word of this Red Bull Cypher ahead of time. I mean, Ab Soul is at the joint. Ab is TDE. Ray is TDE. Did Ray Vaughn have a heads up? Maybe. But doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. A day later, Red Bull Cypher drops. A day later, Vaughn is back at it, active, like an MC is supposed to do. And y'all know me, I don't believe in the clock. He could have took some time, but I respect that he is at it a day later, and the joint is dope. The joint is tough. So he starts off, first of all, so it's Hoe Era. And so he starts off, "Hey Hoey," not Joey. So he's making fun of his name. "Hey Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb?" Popping it, they're screaming about a 20v1. "Hey Hoey, is you finished or you dumb? We don't give a fuck where you from. This is the Kendrick flow from Hey Now. If it sounds familiar from you off of GNX, it's just a little nod to that. And then he just gets into the raps, right? First bars to set it off. "Baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. Fact check. We want to see the numbers like a math test." Wordplay again, like I think that's dope. I dig the wordplay here. Baby teeth, so it's fresh teeth. Teeth so fresh you ain't even got plaque on them yet, right? Like, so baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. Fact check. But if we all gonna fact check, all right, you gotta fact check. Joey does have plaques. Devastated is platinum. Temptation is gold. Survival Tactics is gold, man. Rest in peace to Capital Steez. Love is Only a Feeling, produced by Static Selector, is platinum as of April 23rd this year. I checked all of this on the RIAA site. So tough line. Line is tough, but Joey does have plaques. He says, "Run, Joey, run. We gonna aim it at your backpack. Real shit. You should act more. You should rap less. Every verse ass what that BBL costs." Funny, dope wordplay. "West Coast getting seasoned. Now you heavy on the salt. Catch him at the Staples Center. Bet you I'm a spark. Goofy, don't let power get your TV turned off." Dope lines, like the lines is definitely hitting. Goofy, don't let your power get your TV turned off. Obviously, a play on Kendrick, turned the TV off. Power, we know this Joey Badass stars on Power as Unique on the Raising Kanan series. He does an actual amazing job in that series. So this wordplay is hard. He's going off. "You done ran to them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in. Conductor got you sounding like you in a jazz band. Why you going after Dot? He think he Pac-Man. CJ like 40, he on drugs. Clickbaiting for the honeycomb, get your own buzz. Skeletons inside my closet playing Bone Thugs. I'll put the whole pro era on the pro club." First, I'm going to get to that Conductor bar, man. I fuck with Conductor Williams. Let's make it clear. His production is dope. Conductor caught a stray here. But Conductor is one of those ones. I'm on the record for saying that. But that's a tough line. That's a funny line. This is his battle. So Conductor produced The Ruler's Back, and Conductor produced Sorry Not Sorry. So I get sending some shots at Conductor. He supplied the beats. I think Conductor's beats are dope. I love Conductor's production. But this line is funny. Conductor got you sounding like you in the jazz band. What you going after Dot for? You think he Pac-Man? Obviously, K-Dot, Kendrick, the Dots, Pac-Man eating the dots. Rhymes you could see, right? Rhymes you could visualize. So I mean, he's getting off right away. CJ catching strays here for the High U record. You know, Daylight dropped High U, and then CJ dropped something over on it. So, you know, CJ fly, you know, clickbaiting for the honeycomb, get your own buzz. You kind of see what's going on there. So CJ catches a little stray. And then he goes on, this one smoke, I'm the vape lord, walking around with a 9 on me, feel like I'm in grade 4. I could send him to the stars, he get paid for, but standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. Every verse, how we talking about, I'm back. We don't give a fuck where you was or where you at. See, the fans only know you for the acts, not the blaps. I know where you wasn't, you was never on the map. That standing next to Soul line, standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours, is a fire line. I mean, again, just playing off what was dope about that Red Bull Cypher, too, was the interaction between Soul and Joey. We know that they're friends, and Soul is telling him in the rhymes, listen, man, you know I fuck with you, but I got a rep for my squad. Yes, I got the 47 tatted on me, but, man, if it come down for it, it's TDE for life, da-da-da. So, you know, it was dope to see Joey and Ab-Soul get competitive with each other in Red Bull yesterday. But Soul still made it clear where he stood. You know, it made it a little more playful. You know, Ray's whole thing is very aggressive, and he's coming in very menacing. I still believe, despite the aggression in the bars, this feels very much rap to me. We have no reason to believe that this is nothing more than rappers wanting to rap and be competitive. But, you know, for Ray Vaughn to say, you know, standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours, that's just a hard bar. I fuck with it, man. He definitely gets points for that. That was hard. And then, you know, he just keeps going after him. See, the fans only know you for the acts and not the blaps. So, you know, just Joey's having a real dope run on screen as an actor now. So, you know, he's using that against him. Look, sleep with one eye open like I'm Futurama. Old heads ain't trying to school you. Let me do the honors. Stupid ass. I could tell he never been in drama. Who or nobody? I was writing for your baby mama. Man, I did some asking around. Like, so the question is, did Ray Vaughn write for Joey's baby mother? Shout out to Soraya. She's an actress. She's a model. She does music, man. Beautiful person, beautiful soul. But the question is, did Ray Vaughn write for her? You know what I'm saying? Did they do a joint together, or what was going on? I'm hearing yes. I'm hearing that is the fact. So when Ray, listen, and Ray Vaughn is the new guy here. Daylight is a veteran, well-respected battle rapper. It makes sense why Joey is focusing so much of his attention on Daylight. Maybe kind of sleeping. He didn't give a whole lot of bars for Ray Vaughn because, again, Ray Vaughn's the newer guy, so it's almost like a who are you? But, you know, Ray Vaughn, who or nobody, I was writing for your baby mama, is a crazy line and a tough line if it's true. You know, we talked about this in the Dot and Drake thing. Hey, man, mentioning somebody's lady, somebody's baby mother, it could get tricky. You know what I'm saying? And it could get taken personally. I don't know that this is the same here. I don't think this goes that route because it's still all about music. It's not the disrespect. Just, hey, I'm not a nobody. I was writing for you know, if that's what he's saying, I was writing. And if that's true, you know, I don't think it's going to go there. I don't think it's going to get nasty. It's none of the allegations that we were facing in the other thing. So I have no fear, no worry of that. But again, if it's true, that's a tough line. And I don't have the proof. I haven't seen what song it was or what credits it was. I don't know. But I started asking around. I'm hearing that it's true. We got to wait and see. I liked, you know, Call Yourself Speaking for the Coast Without Backup. Drop a little 3-track EP. That sucked. See What Happened Last Time, an actor beef with a rapper. So this whole thing, first of all, Joey Badass is absolutely a rapper, an amazing rapper. But again, he's on the run acting now, just having power on TV right now. He's doing an amazing job as Unique. Like, you can't take that away from him. But Ray Vaughn's using that to his advantage, saying, oh, you are acting now, you're not a rapper. See what happened last time, an actor beef with a rapper. Drake and Kendrick. You know, again, painting Drake as, you know, the Degrassi guy. Slick. How you on TV and your homie using CapCut? I think that was about CJ and maybe how CJ edited his video. I'm not 100% sure. If y'all know, let me know. I saw something online on Twitter that somebody showed like a CapCut logo next to CJ. If CJ actually used CapCut. Hey, a lot of people use CapCut, dog. Like that's another thing. But how you on TV and your homie using CapCut? That he's getting on. Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Gain traction. So just go to him into rap. Like, man, stop acting like this is rap now. Your last slap was in 2017, and I played ball. I could on the screen. So you know what I'm saying, that whole thing. Okay, you're on the screen. I could play ball. I could play off the screen. Blah blah blah. Don't wordplay. Ray Whopper quick to turn it to a rollout. Heard they move the goalposts every time we show out. Hair salon Cavo, it really is a blowout. Dot didn't respond. Now you trying to call Cole out. I think it's real smart right now for Ray Vaughn to be doing this. I think this is strategic. This is smart. This is the time to get active. This is the time to get loud. This is the time to show the audience and other rap fans how you are built. That he has that energy. He's repping for TDE. There's room for it right now. I think he'd be going off regardless, but he's the new guy. He's making a name. He just dropped the Fire project. The project, I did a video about it a couple of weeks ago called The Good, The Bad, The Dollar Menu. I think it's such a dope project, man. I was really impressed by it. So, and that's the buzz around. People were really feeling that project. So why wouldn't you be firing on all cylinders right now? This makes sense. It's go time. Yeah, turned it to a rollout. So I appreciated that line. Ray Whopper quick to turn it into a rollout. You know what I'm saying? The hair salon blowout line, tough line. Also plays off the basketball bars a couple of lines before. But, hair salon convo is really a blowout. You got a blowout in the hair salon. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. And the Cole line is, of course, a reference to Sorry Not Sorry when Joey Bada said, women lie, but Joey don't. Men lie, women lie, but Joey don't. Might delete later. I know damn sure Joey won't. So, he's kind of checking him. He's like using his own lines back at him. A lot of reference points to things that Joey said before. He says, hey, rock him. Stupid ass didn't think he rock him. TDE superstars. Jealous he ain't locked in. I done peeled so many caps. I go to med school. Bullets flying by sound like sounds on Neptunes. Thought the beat was livestock. Really, it was Deadpool for that energy. I gave him wings once. I Red Bull. Once I Red Bull. Read the boy like deaded the boy. The Red Bull line is cool. One of my favorite. The Red Bull line is cool. The words to do what it got to do. Sorry Not Sorry shit was weak. Pardon me. You made a whole EP copping, please. Black man, let him breathe. Let him breathe. No, fuck that. Hanging from the popular trees. Oof. He had y'all fooled like he do it for the sport. I'm Snoop Dogg kicking over his little fort. Bitch, you washed. You ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. What the fuck? Hey, man. Don't do that. I'm from here, man. I'm from New York, man. I'm from here. Don't do that. But that was fire. That was a good shot. The Ice Spice, you let Ice Spice turn into king of New York. I mean, Ice Spice, and I'm biased because I was at the ground floor of that. We talked about that a little bit with World Star Distro but just seeing Ice for a minute was just the hottest thing out of New York, right? In terms of, so did we ever call Ice Spice the king of New York? No. But it's dope to use that popularity, that moment. You just see what he's doing here. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. What the fuck? I'm from here, so I'm biased. I'm like, don't do that. But it's a fire line. It's fire. It's fire. It's what he's supposed to do. It is what Joey would do if he was from the West Coast. Is what and he just MC from Ray Vaughn's vantage point. That was excellent. Also, the Snoop Dogg kicking over his little fort. I still get triggered. I'm from that era. I remember being a kid watching the New York video, seeing Snoop kick over the buildings and being like, yo. And I was just with Snoop last night at his listening in New York, man. Shout out to Fuzzy. Shout out to the whole team over there. But I'm Snoop Dogg kicking over his little fort. Again, it's references to New York, to West versus East. So I feel a way. I feel triggered when I hear those lines. But that's why it's a dope line. It made me feel something. And I was like, oh, nah, don't do that. I'm from here. Don't do that. But these are dope raps, man. Then we get into the get active, start acting. He kind of ends it off there. But man, I love this energy. I love this competitive energy. I think this is right what Vaughn needs to be doing right now. Make your mark, get your shit off, let people know that you're here. He has a dope project out right now again, and the project is kind of real meaningful and really kind of hits you in the heart. A lot of the stories that he's telling, but he is a rapper. He is one of those like those MCs that get busy. Like you could hear it on how he puts the wordplay together. So I think this is perfect. Dope project out right now. Oh, and there's a battle on the table. Oh, I'm going for it. This is exactly what he needs to be doing. A lot of dope lines in here. Joey went off yesterday too. I love Joey's verse yesterday on the Red Bull Cypher. A lot of it was directed at Light. But I think Joey now is going to have to focus on Vaughn because Vaughn is getting really active. He got to really go at Ray now. You can't just kind of write Vaughn off or do one of these because Joey has more years in the game than him. But these are bars, these are bars you can't ignore, especially after the Red Bull Cypher yesterday when Joey was calling for the smoke. And again, the rap smoke, the competitive smoke. Yeah, you're gonna have to go directly at Ray now. Like this dude is a problem. Like this is dope. I love this energy. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know where y'all at with it. And we're gonna have some fun with this one. All right, peace.